Amado is a non-profit organization. We teach special needs children with horses, and the reason why we use horses is because they are giant teddy bears who don't talk back, who don't judge, and who are just available for the needs of the child. There's a need for Amado because the children we see have nowhere else to go, therapeutically wise. They come to us through hurt and through longing and through loss and through abuse and through physical disabilities, and they need someone to believe in them, and we do. And that's what we do. We believe in children's potential to be more than just stoop sitters. And we don't believe that word should exist, and we believe that children should be taught to do things for themselves, because no one is going to hand out forever and no one's going to be there forever. So we take birds with broken wings and we treat them like swans, and then they grow into swans because they have no other choice. We don't mother them, we get them off their bottoms and we get them to do things that other children do. And as soon as they realize that they can do things that other children can do, they just thrive. They thrive in the environment. And that's what we focus on. I come from a very privileged background, and my parents have been very involved in my upbringing, but also been very involved in teaching me that other people are less fortunate. And that's basically what I've been wanting to give back. And we have this amazing piece of land, and I've lived here since I was 6 years old. And instead of just closing the gates and keeping it for myself, I like to open it up for these children and have them. That was the funniest thing just now. They said to me, "Look, this is our new hideout." And I said to them, "But this was my hideout when I was 7 years old." And they said to me, "Can we share it?" And of course you can share it, you can have it now, because I'm not using it anymore. So they get to play where I was playing, and I think it's fantastic for my parents who are still living in the house to hear this laughter. And that was us, like 30 years ago, that was us playing down there, me and my brothers and my friends and all the rest of it. Now it's just going to another generation of children, and that's been fantastic. Basically, how the animal therapy, how the horses work is, I believe that it works in two levels. You get an emotional level where you have a 16-year-old girl who can't get herself in and out of the bathtub. Her father has to put her in and out of the bath, but she can stop a horse with the pinky. And just, you know, a 400-kilogram horse just stops. I mean, that is such self-confidence. So on the emotional level, or when you have a child who's being abused, and she's telling these people to stop, 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 but they're not listening. And this massive animal, by just a whisper of stop, will stop. And immediately she just gets the confidence to try that again and to tell people to stop, and people will listen, because if this horse listens to her, then people will listen as well. So you have the confidence level and just the belief, and also the trusting and the non-judgmental aspect of these animals is unbelievable. And then on the physical level, you have muscles being exercised that, you know, core strength muscles and things like that. And just when you look at a cerebral palsy, a child suffering from cerebral palsy, their muscles are extremely stiff, everything's stiff in their body, but when they're on the horse, it tends to just relax. And I had a girl whose legs stretched during the course of 3 years by 11 centimeters. Just from being on the horse and just from relaxing the muscles. And she went from wheelchair to one crutch, and she now runs a library on a farm. So she's got a job. And that's the thing, is that's where we take them. We take them from really struggling to finishing school to going into the workplace, because these are the kids that stand in the back of the queue when it comes to finding employment. So this is very important to us, to find employment for every single child that leaves the program. Every step out of a wheelchair, every confession of abuse, and then being able to help that child get out of that situation. So every victory, and there's a victory every day. So every day there's a reason to get out of bed.